Hello Gunners, and welcome back once again to Arsenal Stage News, your trusted home for all the latest Arsenal updates, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes drama directly from the Emirates. We are delighted to have you here as we bring you every detail from this hectic and unpredictable transfer window. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit that button so you never miss any of the major news and developments surrounding your favorite club. We begin with one of the biggest stories of the window so far. Arsenal have successfully reached an agreement to sign Bayer Leverkusen defender Piero Hincapie, a move that has excited supporters and sent ripples across the Premier League. The Ecuadorian international is set to join initially on loan, with Arsenal securing an option to make the deal permanent for a fee of £45 million should they decide to activate the clause. Reports suggest that the player will commit to a 5-year contract, while Bayer Leverkusen have smartly included a 10% sell-on fee in the agreement, ensuring they benefit from any future transfer. Hincapie, who has already been capped 46 times by Ecuador at just 23 years of age, is expected to travel to London this weekend in order to undergo his medical before completing the switch. For manager Mikel Arteta, this transfer represents a crucial addition to his defensive options. Arsenal's backline has faced plenty of challenges in recent seasons, often being disrupted by injuries at key moments of title races. Hincapie, highly regarded for both his defensive discipline and his versatility, can operate as a central defender but is equally comfortable at fullback, making him an ideal fit for Arteta's tactical system. The Spaniard has always valued players who can adapt to different roles on the pitch, and Hincapie fits that profile perfectly. Arsenal already boast players such as Ricardo Calafiori, Jurrien Timber, and Ben White, all of whom have featured in hybrid roles under Arteta. Adding Hincapie strengthens that trend and ensures greater balance within the squad. The signing comes in the midst of a busy transfer period for Arsenal, who have already invested heavily this summer. The club's spending has crossed the £200 million mark with the arrivals of Martin Zubimendi, Noni Madueke, Victor Gyökeres, and Ibaraki Ease. Bringing in Hincapie is yet another statement of intent, underlining Arsenal's ambition to challenge for the Premier League title and compete at the highest level in Europe. But while reinforcements have arrived, there have also been key departures. Defender Jakub Kiwior is set to seal a £23 million move to Porto, while Alexander Zinchenko is in advanced discussions with Marseille regarding a transfer. These exits mark a reshaping of Arsenal's defensive structure, with Hincapie expected to be a long-term solution in the heart of defense. Despite his relatively young age, Hincapie already brings with him a wealth of experience, having played over 150 matches for Leverkusen. His composure under pressure, intelligent reading of the game, and ability to carry the ball forward will be vital qualities as Arsenal face the demands of a grueling season filled with League, Domestic Cup, and Champions League fixtures. With captain Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka both struggling with injuries and Kai Havertz sidelined following knee surgery, squad depth has again become a pressing issue for Arteta. The arrival of Hincapie provides not just cover but also reliability, giving Arsenal another dependable option for what is shaping up to be a long and challenging campaign. Away from defensive reinforcements, another major storyline is unfolding. Gabriel Martinelli's future at Arsenal has come under fresh scrutiny. Once seen as one of Arteta's guaranteed starters, the Brazilian now faces fierce competition for his spot following Arsenal's ambitious transfer business. Martinelli, who enjoyed his second most productive season last year with 25 Premier League starts, has seen his role challenged by the high-profile signing of Ibaraki Ease from Crystal Palace for £60 million. Ease's dazzling performances last season have convinced Arteta that he can be a key player in the evolving system, particularly on the left wing where Martinelli has traditionally excelled. The situation has been further complicated by the presence of other attacking options. With Saka currently sidelined, Noni Madueke looks set to cover the right flank, which in turn allows Ease to take over Martinelli's favored position on the left. Leandro Trossard, fresh from signing a new deal, has also proved himself as a consistent option and scored in Arsenal's 5-0 win over Leeds. Despite speculation linking Martinelli with a possible move to Saudi Arabia earlier this year, Arsenal sources insist the club remains committed to keeping him. However, the real question lies in how many minutes he will actually play this season. Arteta's selection in the upcoming clash against Liverpool could be telling. If Martinelli is again overlooked in favor of new arrivals, it will highlight just how much his standing in the squad has shifted. Meanwhile, Reiss Nelson is edging closer to an exit, with Crystal Palace in advanced negotiations for a £15 million deal. Nelson, a product of Arsenal's academy, has struggled to secure a consistent role and may now seek a fresh start at Selhurst Park. This potential move would free up squad space and bring in funds for further reinforcements. Jakub Kiwior, as mentioned earlier, is also close to sealing a move to Porto, where he is expected to gain the game time that was limited in North London. On the injury front, Arsenal have confirmed that Kai Havertz successfully underwent knee surgery following an injury sustained against Manchester United. While the recovery timeline has not been made public, the procedure has been deemed successful, offering hope that the German international will return sooner rather than later. However, his absence remains a setback for Arteta, who had envisioned Havertz as a versatile piece in his tactical setup this season. Attention also turns to Arsenal's Champions League campaign, with the club set to embark on the competition's newly revamped group stage. Fans are eagerly awaiting to see how Arteta's side fares against Europe's elite. The combination of new signings, departures, and injuries means the upcoming weeks will be critical in shaping the direction of the 2025-26 season. The immediate focus, however, is Arsenal's trip to Anfield, where they will face Liverpool in one of their toughest tests yet. Having opened the season with back-to-back wins, Arsenal arrive with confidence but also a growing injury list. Saka and Odegaard both sustained issues in the win over Leeds, leaving their availability in doubt, while other players like Jesus, Havertz, and Ben White remain sidelined. Yet, thanks to the summer's recruitment, Arteta still has strong options. Ibaraki could make his debut at Anfield, adding flair and creativity to Arsenal's attack. Madueke may be deployed on the right, and Martinelli could be reintroduced in a bid to exploit Liverpool's defense on the counterattack. Former Arsenal invincible Lauren has urged the Gunners to seize the opportunity at Anfield, especially with Liverpool potentially distracted by the Alexander Isak transfer saga. Newcastle's star striker has reportedly told his club he no longer wishes to play, sparking interest from both Liverpool and Arsenal. According to Lauren, the off-field uncertainty could benefit Arsenal, but he stressed that the team must focus entirely on their own performance. Finally, Arsenal fans were given a boost as Ibaraki trained with his new teammates for the first time this week. The England international's arrival has sparked immense excitement, with supporters hopeful he will bring a fresh dimension to the team's attacking play. Known for his creativity, dribbling skills, and ability to unlock defenses, could prove to be the final piece of Arteta's attacking puzzle. His debut, if it comes against Liverpool, would mark the start of what promises to be a thrilling chapter in Arsenal's ongoing quest to reclaim domestic and European glory. The Ecuadorian's skill set goes beyond just defending. He is calm in possession, reads the game intelligently, and has the confidence to step forward with the ball, attributes that are central to how Arteta wants his defenders to play. Arsenal's backline has sometimes lacked composure when pressed by top opponents, but Hincapie could add the technical quality needed to maintain